Hello everyone, it is me, Centaur217, and welcome back to another episode of What Remains of Edith Finch. Last time where we left off, didn't mean to do that. Last time we left off here in this room. So we are gonna, go ahead if you haven't already and you're just somehow stumbling upon this, go watch part 1 and 2. Yeah, so let's get right to this. I can already have a bad feeling about this, because this is a baby.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Oh.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
The duck is following the frog. This is kind of adorable.
Bath time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Mom! I think
Hello?
that's my mom anyways.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Schmack.
I wonder what he saw.
Hee hee hee. This is actually really cool. I don't like that it's like drowning out.
What his world was like. He reminded me so much of Calvin.
Aww.
Lost in his imagination.
We already know what happened to Calvin if you go watch the other parts.
Whatever it was, he saw.
Huh. This is kinda cool, I'm not gonna lie. Whee! I'm a frog!
It sure made him happy.
This is so stupid, I love it. Whee! I'm just a little frog. Eh. Come on, boost me! It's got letters going around it, but I can't tell what it says. Oh, I can knock the letters down. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get out of here, R. Well, we're just row now. Okay, we are O. Oh, we got an achievement. This is kinda cool.
Sounds.
This is so cool.
That I worried about a baby being too happy. But
This
I
is-
could feel him slipping away.
Oh no.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh no. Oh no.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
No! I didn't. No! I hate progression.
Hey, there's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
How did the water actually turn itself back on? Because obviously it's a frog.
I'm sure he's happy.
Oh my god, that is
I think he'd want you to be happy too.
the symbolism
Kay.
though. Oh my god.
Love, Sam.
Wow. Well, that's an unsettling drawing of a baby.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
This is so much.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Ooh, speaking of storm. The storytelling in this game is incredible. The way they do it that
I tried
no
to
other
talk
game
him out of it,
does.
but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I remember.
The views, it's so beautiful.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Ooh. Ha! Gus is
The wind picked
rebellious.
up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh no. It's gonna be a tornado.
Rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Where's this tent?
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Oh, yep.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you. She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
It's kind of wholesome.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Wow, she made a whole thing up here.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she
Dawn.
met my dad, Sanjay.
So Dawn is our mother? Question mark. So my previous theory is wrong. I think.
My My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Lewis must be our brother.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Oh no.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Ooh, the beginning of the end. Oh, Milton is in...
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
So Milton may be dead. But he's never been found, I assume. I hope the audio works. Oh. How did we get up here? You know what? I'm not gonna question it.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh god, it's Inception. Don't mind that Discord notification. Oh, 2003 is
I
when
was
he
4 when
died.
Milton disappeared.
I muted my Discord so I won't get notifications. Well,
Mom
back
spent
down we
months
go.
searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Oh. I feel so bad for this family. My god, the
Whatever
trauma.
Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
They can turn
Mom
the water
definitely
back
blamed
on.
Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Lewis,
Everyone
1988
was
to
hoping to stay out of
2010.
Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
I don't know what. Nothing. So I have a feeling we're gonna find something that lets us get up there soon enough.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on. He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
What is this place?
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
I can tell. Like you don't say. Oh, it's Sanjay's flippin' work badge thing.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
That
Maybe I should
night?
have come sooner.
That's ominous.
But it had to end one way or another.
Whoa.
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
It's to tell you. This feels like it's a third part. Ah!
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Okay, did I call this? I am very confused as to if what I think is what I
the
think.
power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Oh, we can finally go in the library. But we're a kid version of ourselves now.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Wow.
We'll have the nursing
Trauma.
home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
I'm not sure where we're meant to go. Oh, right here. I'm so blind. The History of the Finches by
Dear
Edith Finch.
There's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Wait, is this feels like it's mirroring. I don't remember the start perfectly.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
But she never actually got to go to it.
But I never thought I'd go back to it.
And now that's exactly what's happening.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. For a while, I wandered.
I feel like we're still heading in the right direction.
I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
I was like, where's the message appearing?
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Bro, we're mirroring. It's a flippin' mirror. We're doing exactly what we did at the start of the
Things
game.
I can't explain, but that I
Just
need you to
as
try.
the grandma.
What are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Shame.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
Wow.
We both tried to make the best of it.
I remember doing this when I was younger.
A few years went by.
It's so
My mom didn't like to talk about
clever. I love how they do
but
this.
She started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Oh.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone.
Oh my god, that
Lost
hurts.
Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
I swear, did
I'm
I
still
call
not sure
this?
what to tell you about all this. If we lived
Am I
forever,
the biggest
maybe
brain?
we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Wow.
This journal was supposed to be for you,
Ah!
but now I hope you'll never see it.
That's a twist.
I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Ha ha! But wait, no! That makes it sound. Wait, no!
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
I'm a fucking genius! Oh my god. I knew that it was like, it was a mix of both. It was through the eyes of Edith, but we were reading it as the child. I called it! Suck that! Wow. Oh, it was dedicated. Shirley Dallas, 1948 to 2013. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The end of What Remains of Edith Finch. What to say about this game? Holy crap. The storytelling was just immaculate. The different perspectives they used, the way they had like the words appear with like the kite level and stuff, everything, the graphics of the game was just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I hope you guys, for the few that chose to watch this series all the way through, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did recording it, because this game is truly just absolutely incredible. And I am so glad I got it and played it. You know, you can't go without thanking the developers for making this game. It's beautiful. It's just, oh my god. But that was What Remains of Edith Finch, one of the most beautifully stunning storytelling games I have ever played. I'm gonna stick around, see if there's anything at the end of the credits. But yeah, if not, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this series as much as I did with playing this game and making this incredible game. Well, playing this incredible game and making the series on it. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications. This ain't it with the story games, though. I got more up my sleeves. Next game starts next week. Or maybe I'll do the week after. Maybe I'll take a break week where I don't do a story game, but should be next week. New story game. Deciding which one, because I have a couple prepped. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, until then, I'll see you. Bye.